Ulifinya hapo hivyo? Okay.
So. Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the African Real Studios. And this is the show where we keep learning. Every minute is another minute to learn.
Yeah.
Yes, and if you're not learning, maybe you are a dead man. So exempt yourself from every kind of dead man and welcome to African Reels. Where every minute is another minute to learn. And I'm here with my brother, Mr. Emor.
Yeah,
Emor.
I'm a boy Emor, na kama kawaida.
Yes.
You know, we're here to learn.
Yes.
And that is what life is all about. Learning, and learning.
Because at the end of the day, we need to take dominion. Ama namna gani. So, on the other side, thank you so much for all those people who have been showing love. You've been receiving massive love. It's just like a week old. And I'm telling you, we are just seeing marvelous numbers.
I really appreciate those guys who watch our show each and every day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because there's a new show and the reception is good.
Yes.
Keep tuning in and keep commenting and to show us your mind on every video that we do. We appreciate for the love.
Yes. And to let you know that in this show, yani kwa show, kuna wase wengi, kuna sisi kama sisi tumekaa, we always take our time to study more knowledge and to also give you nuggets of wisdom. And you show, there is the only way that you can pay us back is number one, is to change your life. You understand? And number two is also to impact another person's life. And the way that you can impact another person's life is by sharing this video. And also number three, the reason we are here is also grow our channel. You understand? So make sure you click that subscribe button right down there. And I believe you'll be notified every time we upload another upload. Sindio?
Yeah.
Na pia feel free to comment, feel free to ask any questions, and we'll be really interacting in a major way.
So what are we going to talk about today?
So today we're going to talk about relationship.
Yeah.
So najua each and everybody kwa hii planet ako kwa relationship in one way or the other, whether you love it or not.
Yeah, so you know there are different types of relationships. There is family relationship, brother relationship, sister brother, sister, parents, kid.
Yes.
And maybe let's now get it. Your relationship that most people talk about, that is you maybe and your girlfriend, or you and the opposite gender.
True,
or there is business relationship.
Yes.
So you know there are different types of relationships. So today I think we can just talk about what makes a good relationship.
Yes.
Maybe can we do it generally?
Yes, you can do on the foundation of relationship.
Yeah.
And ebu tuanzie na ya more. Yeah. Have you ever been to any relationship yenye ulifeel maybe ni toxic in one way or another? Be it business, be it like the relational.
Yeah. It has happened, so I can say so many times. Yeah, you know, let's say first of all, you know, there is this thing you call high school love. Or let's say, for example, that relationship. You're still young, trying to venture into different things. You still want to know what this and that. So, you know, when you're young, you want to see it. You want to see that, let's say, that the relationships you see in the movies, hizi relations unaanda kwa social media. So that is what we normally think that is the
tunaanga relationship like ni telenovela, like kuamka kukimbizana.
So unapata like you tend to look for that relationship with your partner na hizi, so unaanza kuona like una force vitu. And again unapata umekuwa kwa hii situation wewe unatafuta msee sana. Ya kutafuta ama kikutafuta there is something anataka.
True.
So that's why I categorize like those kind of relations as my toxic relationship. Kama ni let's say love ni mimi tutafutane, if it is business we are doing together, inafaa unanitafuta na kutafuta, like if there is anything to discuss, it should not always be about me approaching you with the ideas anything, or even if it is a relationship, it should be mutual kind of relationship, that whatever you feel we share, whatever I feel we share. That even, you know, parents to kids, sometimes parents are toxic, or sometimes kids are also very toxic. They are toxic parents, and if you like to kids, So, you know, in African culture, I can say most parents are very toxic. Most parents, maybe a few might not be toxic, but in African culture, I don't know this is how Africans are raised.
So, in your perspective, you feel like a toxic relationship is a relationship that is not mutual.
Yeah, that is not mutual.
Yes.
That is, you have to force things.
Or it's biased.
Yeah, it is one-sided. That is a very toxic relationship because in that kind of relationship, one person will always feel
entitled,
pressured, yeah, and one person will always feel very important
than the
other. So when it is like that in your relationship, be it business, be it this sexual relationship, be it any kind of relationship, when the relationship is not mutual, the feel, let's say the impact, the feelings, anything that brings you together is not mutual. That the way I feel is the way you feel, even if you have small differences. I think that is going to be a very toxic relationship. Yeah, for me that is what it is.
So for me, I don't really think I've ever been in any toxic relationship apart from the one that I had with my parents. Basically, because even up to now, my parents feel like they are entitled.
They should know.
Yes, especially they feel like, they feel like I should not date this person. I should not do this. I should not do this. I should not do this. And I'm like, you guys already made the decisions of your life. Why don't you let me make my own decisions? No, you don't know this person who I'm dating. You don't know where we met. No, you don't understand the plan of my future, because in the first place, when I tried to explain to my parents about my future, they were like, Z, we want you to go to school. They were like, number one scope of every parent. They always think like everything they think is right to you.
Yeah, like that's why I was telling you.
Yes.
In Africa, most parents are very toxic. They want you to believe that what they believe is the correct.
Is the correct
and if
thing.
you can't agree with that,
then you're the problem.
Yeah, I can say without exploring, you cannot know what is right and what is wrong.
Yes.
So I just think African parents wanafaa kuacha watoi to explore,
yes,
and find things and figure out their shit together by themselves.
True.
That is when you get to learn, you get the experience and everything. But when you start doing that,
yes,
you'll find in most cases you are going to have a toxic relationship with your parents, because they will say like, wanasemanga either is this kesho cha mkuu
manafu akiwa zake mfu
something like that, so wataona uwasikizi, knowing that you also have a way of doing their things. You also, that's why I was saying changing a big person ni ngumu. The moment once the mind has started operating, bora tu mtoi ama mtu ameshaanza kufikiria, ni mtu si rahisi umchange. Juu hata ukimwambia hivi akienda kai solo, kuna venye atafikiria aone like this is the right way I should approach this thing.
True.
That is why it is advisable when you want to do something and you are seeking advice from people.
Yes. Just
listen to them, but the final decision is yours to make. Because whatever you listen to, you have to filter, you have to do, then you decide on a way to do your things.
True.
That is going to favor your time. Like the most comfortable way you can do or approach that thing.
That thing. So
toxic.
Kuna hivi vile mapero wetu wanakuwa so entitled mpaka wanafika. Wanajionanga so important. Mpaka wanaanza kukuambia like ushafika mtaa, then uko pale hivi kwenye maybe biology uko na KD, unaona, sijui chemistry uko na KC. So mzazi wako like, mimi siku nilikuwaga shule mimi, I used to top number
na kuonyesha hizo papers, you don't see those papers, lakini alikuwaga number 1 huko.
Like one results and one way you should understand that this is a toxic relationship. The partner who feels important on the other side is always bragging, is always wanting you to see to see themselves that they are so important than you.
Yeah, you know, knowing a toxic relationship sometimes is tough.
Yes.
But if you're keen, even the little things will tell you that there's something wrong here.
Yes.
Because first of all,
Yes.
that this relationship, like, it is you always who is always wrong. If something comes up, ni wewe unakuanga.
Wewe ndo unaongana na makosa.
Wewe ndo unakuanga na makosa.
Akicheat. Wewe kumpatia akacheat. Akiangalia nini?
If anything goes wrong,
yes,
you're always the cause of the problem.
Number 2, nini red flag of a toxic relationship, like they are always blaming the next person.
Yeah.
Unaona, mnajua there's some of you who are watching this video right now and you are toxic. Like every time there is nothing that you're always responsible for. Yes, every time you are blaming the next person. You are blaming the next person.
This happened because you this. You know, when you start running your shit together,
yeah, true man,
utapata like your toxicness inareduce ama inaisha. You know, when I always tell people, like, in a relationship, be it business,
yes,
talk to me. Tell me how you feel, what you feel, and why you feel that way. If something is wrong, tell me. You know, communication is very important.
Yes.
Yeah, so when you communicate, I will tend to start understanding you. You know, sometimes on my side, I see everything is okay,
yes,
but on your side, things are pinching you. So if you don't communicate, I will not know what is happening.
Yes.
But when you start communicating, yes, I will start to say that maybe this person is feeling this way right now because of that and that. So I will start reacting maybe changing 1, 2, 3 things to make you feel comfortable.
True man.
So it happens that unapata uko kwa relationship na mtu na ni wewe ndio una like yani wewe ndio una suggesting vitu. Like, you know, have you been to a friends or have you dated someone like ni wewe una initiate conversations?
Wewe ndio unapiga, unaona cheki, wewe ndio utapiga simu, wewe ndio
and again ladies, to ladies now. Unapata demo na kutext asubuhi hi, mwambia hi tu. Bro, after the conversation, like if you don't take lead of the conversation again, nothing, mnaenda kusema kuna. Why do ladies feel like ni amana nafaa kuletanga conversations na topics and everything each and every day?
I think another trait of a toxic person is irresponsibility. They are so irresponsible till wanna feel like they have a sense of like they that you the next person you're supposed to be their source of happiness. Unaona, so you understand where your conversation comes is where your happiness comes from.
Yeah.
Unaona, so mpaka ile baggage yake ile responsibility yake anakuachia.
That's why I'm telling, like, mtu amekutext ama umemtext hi, amekijibu hi tu, mnaendelea kidogo, then she stops. Ama ni like really mostly mimi naonanga hii kwa madema text morning, good morning, mwambia good morning too. And then if you don't say anything after that good morning too, conversation is aishanga la hapo.
Mimi naanza kulenga
mimi the next day. But wewe unasema for that reason mimi I don't talk to most people juu ya hiyo. Nimekutext hata hi, ama ni text hi, nikakujibu hi tu. And then unaenda ulinitext sawa, mimi bado maybe sijafikiria kitu ya kukuambia. Wewe ulinitext, zile unanitext kuna kitu ulikuwa umeshafikiria. Tell me that thing. Juu usiponiambia mimi nitakujibu hi tu, alafu being unaona mimi nafaa kuleta story, una neglect bado la few alitasema nini next. Mimi nitanyamaza hapo. Tell me what you wanted to tell me. Ama kama tuna date sawa, keep the conversation going. Sisi nimeshaniambia good morning, nimwambia good morning too, conversation imeisha hapo. La hadi ni mimi nilete story ama nilete conversation nyingine.
Lakini mimi I guess watu kama hawa mimi ukinionyesha madharau kwa nini, like unaniacha on gray, mimi nakwambia gani aje, if you're uncomfortable talking to me, then have a great day. We shall talk another time. But and yet me I don't size level yenye nimefika kwa live, nimefika ile level ya hata ukiangalia in my phone ukinitextigi like na kujibing like immediately, ama maybe kama kuna kitu nafanya ndo nita delay simply because sina wase wengi wa kutalk to because if you don't have anything in common that you're talking about.
Mimi naambiaga wase ukiangalia conversation yangu hapa WhatsApp for example, ukiswipe tu hivi uko yesterday. Like hiyo tu kufanya tu hivi one unakonga uko yesterday ama 3 days ago. Hapa if you don't talk business, you don't talk anything constructive, hakuna kitu tunabonga,
hakuna anything yenye tukaanza
hiyo hi tu, you know, hizo kelele mingi,
kwani wewe ni burning spear uko
hey like vitu tu mingi as it makes sense, ama tusaidiane ina one way or the other. Unapata nimekritik juu siko bad, nitakukritik tu juu like haujakuwa clear na kitu nataka, na mimi hiyo ku waste time mingi sitaki, sina hiyo time.
If you want to stop being toxic, just the high fuatanisha na kenye unataka. Ni aje high, I need a favor. Tujue kama tunapeana hiyo favor
ama nitakujibu. First of all, tell me high like what you want, so that I can also decide if I can answer your high or just know your high.
You maintain high. Mimi nafikiria wewe ni mtoto wa high school, niko like okay easy. Alafu if it is more important, if it is more important, one of my mentors told me some of this conversation that we had on phone, they're so unnecessary. The correct thing is to do, ama for example kama vile una antidem na maybe dem anashinda kikwambia ati mpige story kwa message, unaambia ni aje, mimi I always appreciate vocal conversation, face to face conversation, so that I can know how you feel, and I can know how you react, how reaction. So hiyo ni umeshamaliza story, unaambia mimi normally text.
When unasema hivyo, mimi nakwanga talkative, I don't like small talks.
True.
I love deep conversations.
Yes man.
So easy small talks like zinaniboingi tu, hata ukianza kuongea ndogo bila kuanga like hakuna pale tutaendala juu. I want the conversation to be deep. So like unapata nimekutana na dem na niko very interested, you know, mi kwa simu I'm very boring.